Just look at this for a second. The sky is doing that whole pink, orange, purple thing. Bullets cutting across the sea, bay, helicopters over the skyline, the Ferris wheel lit up on the water. And honestly, this is just a loading screen, a promo shot. But that is Vice City. Here it is again in daylight, postcard angle. Look at how blue that water actually is. Look how alive the whole thing feels. GTA 5 was great, but at the end of the day, LA sits in the bit. Desert. That world was always a little washed out, a little brown. Not GTA 4 level, but washed out. This is the complete opposite. It's lush, it's saturated, the place looks like it's breathing. And honestly, just eyeballing the skyline, the downtown core alone looks almost double the size of Los Santos. And that's before you even get to the outskirts. So the question was never whether GTA 6 and Vice City, of course it's bigger. That was never the debate. The real question is what they actually packed into it, how much density we're talking. And that is exactly what this video is about. So let's kick things off with a screenshot of downtown Vice City. And this one genuinely stopped me cold the first time I saw it. They are not messing around. We got this screenshot pretty early in GTA 6's marketing cycle, and it was one of the first looks at the city at night, and the reaction was immediate. This city looks absolutely insane. Now, if you focus on the center of the frame, you've got an arena, and in-game, that's the Sahara Arena, home to the local basketball team. It's clearly based on Kaseya Center, the real arena where the Miami Heat play, which hosts everything from games to concerts, and the name is a perfect Rockstar-style dig. Sahara is basically their Amazon in this universe, so this is essentially the Amazon-sponsored stadium, just rebranded for the GTA world. Pretty sharp little detail when you clock it. It's a cool little nod, but honestly, the arena is not even the most interesting thing happening in this shot. The real story is the clutter in front of it. That's the Vice City Arts Center, and from what we can see in the image, they built out a full performing site, arts complex, concert hall, ballet, opera house, a tower, and a footbridge connecting the two halves across the street. And this is another one of those details that's going to make their version of modern Miami feel genuinely real. A whole symphony hall going through all these screenshots. It's something I keep coming back to most open. Worlds give you a downtown of tall glass buildings you drive past and never enter. Rockstar is putting actual culture here. Stuff to do that has nothing to do with shooting anyone or committing a crime. That is exactly the leap Red Dead 2 made. And it looks like GTA 6 is going the same direction. The world just exists and looks alive, whether you are out causing chaos or not. Now let's get down to the water and the beach. Right away, the first thing you notice is just how packed the beach is. In GTA 5, the beach was kind of just there. You could walk on it, you could go in the water, but there wasn't much to actually do on it. It was just empty space. This game looks genuinely different. Crowds, umbrellas, jet skis everywhere, lifeguard towers, some guy out there with a metal detector, elderly tourists doing their thing. It's got its own life going on. So here we have Ocean Beach, which is clearly Rockstar's take on Ocean Drive, Miami, South Beach. And you can see the cop cars already have their own look. The hotels have their own signs. We've got the Dominion, the Ocean View, and that Ocean View 1 is actually a nice touch. That was Tommy's first safe house back in 2002, and they rebuilt it for this game. But as it was, you can see supercars lined up outside neon deco hotels sitting right on the sand. This place is going to be a hub, no question. I put money on it. Whether it's story mode or online, people are going to plant themselves here, hang out, come back. Businesses, nightlife, cars, the whole scene. It is the spot. And we already know from the Ultimate Edition details that there's a garage you can grab here, with a weapon locker and a local fence drop built right in. So even the beach has that stolen goods GTA economy already wired into it. And that's just from what Rockstar has actually told us, which honestly isn't much. But here's what it's really telling me. Water in this game is a priority, and I don't think that was ever true in GTA 5. They nailed driving, they nailed flying, jets, the oppressor, all of it, but water was basically an afterthought in that game. In GTA 6, from everything in the marketing so far, it's clearly not Jason. literally starts out in the muck. Keys, with a house right on the water. The Ultimate Edition hands you a boat and a kayak from the jump. There are underwater screenshots packed with sea life, and the city itself, just like real Miami, is split by a channel beach on one side, downtown and inland on the other. Exactly like the real thing. We will circle back to water later in the next video. Water is clearly a priority this time around, and I think the beach is going to be an actual location that matters, not just a backdrop like it was in GTA 5. So, getting into density and the different neighborhoods. Look around for just a second and you can already tell this is not just another generic street. You have got dirt bikes cutting through the intersection. Massive murals covering almost every single highway support column. Caribbean-style storefronts, graffiti everywhere, palm trees crammed underneath the overpass. It has its own culture, its own identity, and it feels lived in. And if you look closely at the graffiti on those columns, they actually spell out La Perle, and I am hoping I'm saying that right. It's pretty clear this is their take on Miami's Little Haiti. That's not confirmed, just my read, but it's obvious they're putting real care into these distinct neighborhoods and giving them actual identities and cultures. That's what's going to make this world feel genuinely alive, like it exists beyond just you running around committing crimes. And that feels like a real step up from GTA 5. It's got me excited to see the rest of the neighborhoods. You also have this screenshot, which also appears to be from La Perle. If you look at the guy on the left's chest, it does look like it spells out P-E-R-L-E, which is obviously Pearl, as in La Perle. And again, this is just another example of how these neighborhoods are going to have real culture and identity. You've got the grills, the jewelry, the tattoos, the bandanas, the hairstyles. Nothing here feels out of place. It all feels cohesive. You look at it and you know exactly what neighborhood you're in. That's the difference between this game and GTA 5. They're building out real cultures, real identities, real neighborhoods. And look, GTA 5 had neighborhoods, but they just look like they're going to be way more fleshed out this time. Way more like their own self-contained hubs, rather than how they felt in that game, where it's like 2 streets and that's supposed to be your whole neighborhood. So that's why I don't think the map size debate is even the point anymore. Give me a city with distinct neighborhoods and actual vibes over a massive empty map any day. And I think Rockstar is going to deliver exactly that. Speaking of distinct neighborhoods, this one is already shaping up to be my personal favorite lowriders. A donk sitting on massive chrome rims with a 23 in the window, art covering every warehouse wall. This looks like Stockyard, which is going to be Rockstar's take on Wynwood, the car culture and art district area of real Miami. Rockstar put a whole car meet here in the first trailer, and now we've got a bunch of newly confirmed locations to go through. From the pre-order info, we've got Electric Fan confirmed as the tattoo shop, and that one's placed in Stockyard. There's also a streetwear store called Stock 305, also confirmed in Stockyard. And then there's a custom shop called Rideout Customs that converts regular cars into lowriders, full interiors, lifted stands, the whole treatment. And this one is confirmed in Vice City, and honestly, if I had to bet, it lands right here in this district. The logic is simple. This is the art and car culture zone, that exact aesthetic. So it would be strange to put the lowrider shop anywhere else, especially when you factor in that gameplay image we already covered, showing all those lowriders cruising through. My read is this whole area is going to feel like one big rolling car show, but that is purely my read. Nothing Rockstar has confirmed. I will just be straight with you though. I love building out cars in these games. It is genuinely one of my favorite things to do across the whole GTA series. So if there's an entire district built around car culture, art, and shops all stacked together like this, that is where I am camping out, whether it is in single player or online. This is going to be my spot, no question. I really hope the game has more depth to single player businesses, so we can actually build an empire, walk into more stores, own more of the map. Because GTA 5, as massive as it was, came up short there. There just weren't that many interiors you could actually enter, and stores you could go into Red Dead 2 was a bit better. Though obviously that's a different kind of world, not a dense downtown city. But I hope GTA 6 pushes way further with that. More interactable buildings, more stores you can actually walk into. Overall though, this district looks sick. The aesthetic is exactly my style, and it's somewhere I expect to spend a lot of time. Speaking of Stockyard, I want to get specific about one shop in particular. Electric Fang Tattoo. This is the actual description from the Ultimate Edition listing, and it's what confirmed the neighborhood name Stockyard for us. The tattoo shop is called Electric Fang. It has over 50 designs, and every single one of them. It was made by a real-world art collective, and those little touches are exactly what sets Rockstar apart from everyone else. They could have slapped on generic flash art and called it a day, but instead, they sourced 50 original designs from actual artists. That's the difference between a game world and a lived-in one. But this is also what gave us the neighborhood name, Stockyard. The tattoo shop confirmed it, and then you had Stock 305, the streetwear store, right there alongside it. All of this came straight from the pre-order page buried in the Ultimate Edition description. Most players will never even read it. But if you do take the time to read through this stuff, you can start building a mental map of the city, piecing it together before you ever load in. The descriptions tell you where the gangs operate, where car culture lives, which bay to fish out of, what activities each district actually has. You can sketch out a rough picture of the whole world just from text on a store page. And honestly, that's cool as hell. But let's zoom out for a second, because it's easy to get lost in the details and lose the bigger picture. Everything I've covered so far, the arts complex, the beach, the Haitian Quarter, the car district with Stockyard and its shops, all of that is just the downtown area. Everything we just covered, all of it, is one city. This is all contained within the Vice City region alone. And that's just one of 6 total regions: the Leonida Keys, Grass Rivers, Mount Calaga, Port Gellhorn, and Ambrosia. 6 regions, and Vice City is just one of them. So when I say this game is going to have density, that's exactly what I mean. This single region already has all these distinct neighborhoods packed into it. Let that sink in. Now here's the side of Vice City the beach shots never show you. There's a gang called the PTT Youngins, and their compound sits on the south side of Vice City. Based on the name and the look of the area, this feels like the inner city, the gritty inland part far from the beach. Rockstar describes them as one of the loudest, most socially active gangs in the city. And they're running premium hydroponics in spots they really shouldn't be. There's a whole mission built around them where you raid their compound, grab the contraband, and get out. That phrase, socially. Socially active is a weirdly specific phrase. Why would Rockstar choose those exact words? Given how hard this game's marketing has leaned into social media and influencer culture, my read is that this gang is literally active on in-game social media. I think you'll be able to scroll through feeds and pull robbery leads off them, like a flashy crew posting their stash or some target flexing online and giving away exactly where they are. The game seems to have a full in-game internet, and that changes how you find work. Instead of waiting for a mission marker, you're hunting leads yourself. Scrolling, watching, picking your spots based on what people post. That kind of organic loop would make the whole criminal ecosystem feel a lot more lived in. And it fits the pattern from older entries, right? He's got the club, he's got the recording studio, running legit businesses on the surface, but underneath, he's a criminal, plain and simple. The whole operation is a front, and I genuinely think this. Strip Club is going to be a hub for us. Bobby Ike has been pushed hard as a major character. Someone we're clearly going to interact with a lot. And the Jack of Hearts location has shown up enough times that I think it's going to work like GTA 5 safe houses and mission bases. You'll be showing up here, working with the people inside, and this place will anchor a chunk of the game for us. Early game, mid game, I'm not sure exactly when, but you are definitely going to be working out of here. Bobby's gonna pull you in at some point. I'm confident on that. And honestly, that's kind of the whole Vice City fantasy right there. Neon lights on the surface, and then underneath all of it, illicit businesses running the show. Rockstar is clearly wiring those two worlds together so they actually feel like one thing, not 2 separate layers sitting on top of each other. And that's a genuinely cool version of Vice City they're building here. Alright, so I told you we'd come. Back to the water, and I'm genuinely convinced water is a priority for Rockstar this time. GTA 5 nailed driving and nailed flying, but water always felt like an afterthought. In GTA 6, it looks like a real focus. Start with the boat the Sheets to Swallow is confirmed. docked at Washington Beach, and rigged for fishing out in Gamut Bay. That comes straight from the official Ultimate Edition descriptions. And there are screenshots of Jason actually fishing to back it up. So right there you've got three things: distinct bays for boats, a working fishing system, and the Ultimate Edition bundling a kayak alongside the boat. Water traversal is not an afterthought here. Then there's the port Rockstar literally calls it the cruise ship capital of the world, which tracks with real Miami. And when you look at the scale, you've got cranes, cargo ships, the whole thing. Marina packed with boats. Serious boat activity. And honestly, it fits, because water is everywhere in this game. Jason, as we've talked about, starts out in the Keys, basically the Florida Keys analog, a chain of islands sitting out in the ocean. On top of that, Grass Rivers is all swampland, and there is water everywhere you look. Literally, by definition, the city itself is cut through by a channel. From trailers and screenshots, you can pretty clearly piece together that boat smuggling is going to be a real part of this game. Brian Heder has what looks like a boatyard or dock area that seems to be operating as a smuggling front of some kind. And like I've said before, Rockstar has had driving and flying lockdown for years. Water was always the gap. The fact that they are closing that gap this time means GTA 6 is finally going to have all three methods of traversal fully developed, not just bolted on. Whether it's fishing, smuggling, diving, or just cruising the bay at sunset, water travel looks like a real pillar of how you move through this world. Cool part of the game, no question. So putting it all together, you've got the beach, you've got a downtown with a real art scene, a Haitian neighborhood covered in graffiti, a whole car district that honestly I'd move into if I could, gangs, grow houses, a strip club sitting right on top of a criminal empire, and water literally everywhere you look. And that's just one of the 6 regions. That's why the map size debate doesn't really move me. Bigger is fine, sure, but it's not the point. The point is a dense, lived-in world you can actually lose yourself in. The kind of place you come back to for a decade. The same way people never really quit GTA 5. The denser and more alive it feels, the better. And I think Rockstar is going to deliver on that. Pre-orders are live, locked in for November 19th. Next video, I'm breaking down the next region, and I'm leaning toward Grass Rivers is next, and honestly, it might be the most interesting region to break down Everglades vibes, gators, swamp culture. There is a lot more hiding in Grass Rivers than the map screenshots let on, so stay tuned for that full breakdown.